Hello, Ty Hedden from Smart Dolphins IT Solutions here. As one of our VCIOs, I spend a lot of my time talking to business owners about how they can better leverage their technology to make their teams more productive, but also how they need to use that same technology to lower risk within their business. One concept I like to help visualize that risk is the security versus convenience spectrum. We picture on this end, we have basically perfect security. Everything is really locked down, really restrictive, a little bit hard to get our work done, but very low risk. At this end is basically absolute convenience. Very few security policies, very wide open, but quite high risk, even if it's easy to get our work done. And we can take a lot of the IT decisions we make and place them somewhere on this spectrum and basically score them. And it's something that you're probably actually pretty good at doing already in your personal lives. You make these sorts of choices all the time. At home, you have a front door and you decide to put a lock on it, and you decide to lock that, and you encourage a habit within your family so they all do the same. And maybe you have a security system or other measures in place depending on where you live and the types of risk and crime in your neighborhood, right? It's going to be a little different for everybody. But we make a choice somewhere on that spectrum. Going too far that way is, digging a moat around your house. And that doesn't really make any sense. Even if it does maybe make things a bit more secure, it's too far away from the convenience end. So that's something that we want to be keeping in check, with our IT planning and revisiting, yearly, if not more frequently. And especially as, situations change. If we look at the last year or so with COVID, we've had to make lots of adjustments with lots of clients on that spectrum because they have large groups of staff moving to working from home. So we tweak it a little bit, and some of our decisions have to encourage more security. We have to change things and implement new policies. And maybe for different departments or different roles, we actually have to adjust things toward the convenience end a little bit to make sure that people can do their work remotely. But the important thing is that we're constantly aware that we're making concessions and that there is a trade-off from one to the other, and there's an ebb and flow to the risk. Risk goes up, risk goes down, depending on where you move, different pieces on the spectrum. Now, if you're not sure where things currently are, or if you're making the right choices, definitely talk to us. We'd be happy to sit down and help you understand where your different decisions land on that spectrum, what the outcomes and possible risks associated with those